What the fuck is up, YouTube? We are currently one day out. We're about to go get our tan. We got our baggy shit on, our Birks. So Mr. TNF was like, yo, we need to be getting 2,500 calories in before 6 o'clock. So like we can refeed as needed. So pretty much I'm on the run right now. I got to go at 2:30 to go get this thing done. It's like 45 minutes away. So my girlfriend, shout out to her for weighing and cooking all these. Absolute goat. We got some chicken here, some Rice Krispie like cereal with just whey drip in it, because I mean that's just kind of what we have to do right now, just due to time constraints and everything, because I had to get a haircut. You know, we got a little thing in with Joel this morning for his YouTube. So we're just kind of running it out. We're one day out. I'm feeling pretty good. You know, we'll see how we're looking after the tan, but I mean, we're definitely getting shredded. So, you know, just gonna continue to fill out. Hopefully we're gonna be spamming on a bunch of cereal bars and such, but you know, I'm kind of just yapping out of my ass right now because we got to go really, really soon, and we'll get this and I'll update you guys once I get the tan. Let's go. All right, we're here at the convention center. We're about to get our tan. We got goddamn cookie dough getting set up, and we're about to feast for sure. YouTube, we got our tan. Looking kind of shredded now. We're currently making our cream of rice for show day tomorrow. We've got a pound of 93.7 ground beef prepped. We've got a pound of 99% fat-free chicken breast prepped. And then we're gonna have some cereal bars. I just did my carb up. You know, fuck it, I'll show you guys for a sec here. Might as well. We just did the carb up. So it's kind of how we're looking at the moment. Nothing insane. I just had like 12 rice cakes, so nothing too crazy. We just did that, and then we pulled the water at like 5:30 today. We'll kind of just see what winds up happening tomorrow morning. Current plan for stage is, this is actually kind of funny. I mean, I sent him a really good pump picture the other day, so we had to go back in Chronometer and find what I ate before I went to go lift and the sodium amount. So I'm taking some Dethroner, I'm taking some Echo-Lite, I'm having 100 grams of cream of rice, and then 4 cereal bars. So that's gonna be our kind of go-to, what we're having before we go to compete on the stage. We should be having that when we get to the venue, unless, you know, my updates need adjustments. But I'm excited, I'm a little nervous, but we're chilling. We just gotta ride this shit out. I'll see you guys probably post-show.
61, 54 switch. 26, 56 switch.
So that'll pretty much do it. I'm not gonna lie, I did not really take too many videos post show or anything like that. I was just kind of trying to enjoy my time there. Considering I did put in from the day after Christmas I started dieting to June 20th, that's definitely a pretty substantial process. And I know this video is coming out a month after the show day, but I had to get a lot of things in line with my businesses, make sure that I was all good on those fronts before I actually started to really go a little bit more all in on YouTube and manage my time a little bit better when it came to everything else. But you guys have seen the entire process of my show day throughout everything. When I first said that I wanted to compete, that was in September, and now here we are in July. So much has changed about my life from competing, and I've been in a completely different place since I decided to start competing. So I made the choice that I wanted to compete in August, okay, when I first initially hopped on gear. And I wanted to just try and take the sport all in, and I wanted to do everything that I could in order to be in the best position that I could be. So throughout the duration of that time span, I was in my first semester of junior year of college when I decided to compete. I went through that entire process. I did a little body recomp. I got up to like 207 pounds. I got dieted. I started dieting that day after Christmas. And then at the end of prep, at my lowest, I was 184 pounds. Right now, post-show, about a month later, I'm sitting about the 200, 203 pound-ish range at the moment, eating about 3,000 calories a day. We just have been chilling. Doing the entire bodybuilding prep, I learned so much about myself. I was so fired up to really be able to showcase everything that I was able to do on stage. Placing-wise, I was able to get first in my class. There was only one guy, so that's the open class with anyone can compete. Second in true novice and second in novice C. So novice C is like anyone who hasn't won a show, and not true novice is first people who've competed. So, just first time competitors only. I lost out to two guys who had really good chests and really good abs. So, on that front, taking my journey in the future, that's obviously what I'm going to be focusing on the most, is going to be bringing up my actual chest and my actual abs. But all in all, I appreciate you guys for really sticking around and appreciating the journey that I was able to go through. There will be another road to stage journey when I am competing again in a few years, but it is going to be a few years. I do need to grow a substantial amount if I want to be at the top of this sport for sure. And that's just going to take time, right? Muscle building, enhanced or not, takes a substantial amount of time. I do also want to grow into classics, so got to bring up my legs a decent bit for that to happen. But yeah, man, I think one of the main things that I learned about myself throughout the duration of this journey is that I'm capable of so much more than I thought. I was so tired. I was doing everything still. I was still managing all my businesses, and it just taught me that when I'm really committed to doing something, and I almost dropped out of prep in like March, April, because I was just so stressed out with everything. But it demonstrated to me that, no matter what, I can do whatever I set my mind to, right? And managing a business and doing everything while competing was the most difficult thing that I've ever done in my entire life. I had no energy to do anything. I felt like shit. I just did not want to even do, I wanted to do nothing all day, frankly. It fucking sucked. I mean, it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. And that's brings so much value to my life, because I know that I'm able to go to such a place where, regardless of how my physical body feels, I know that my mentality is fortified enough to get the job done no matter what. It taught me even further that there are no excuses. If you really want something bad enough, you're going to do it no matter what it takes. And yeah, I went from, at the start of my bodybuilding prep, about 300,000 followers, sitting to now at 1.5 million. We moved to Houston. I dropped out of school all throughout the duration of these things. Grew the business to a pretty decent extent, and was able to take care of so many more clients than I could have ever dreamed of. Something that I really liked, and a quote is, can't complain about having a lot on my plate when my goal was to eat. I posted that on my Instagram recently, and I think that's such a phenomenal thing And something that I kept referencing back to while I was in prep, I was so stressed about the work, but I know a couple months prior, I would have prayed to have that work that I was stressed out about. So guys, I really appreciate you for sticking along with this journey. Going forward on the YouTube, we're going to be doing more educational stuff. I really don't like talking about myself too much, but every single one of you guys, thank you so much for supporting me throughout the duration of this journey. And I'll see you in the next one a few years down the line with the road to show. Let's go. Let's get jacked.